So, without further ado, guys, let's get started. This is FaceSwag. He's basically a pretty good player in general, besides his cheats. As most people know, FaceSwag is a Call of Duty player, and he had some few choice words that Klexy King right here decided to speak on, and I will be speaking and adding my own 2 cents. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Buddy, how are y'all doing today?
You know, Klexy, I'm doing great. That wasn't until I decided to want to kill myself any bit more. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Doing great because we got a very interesting video to take a look at today. Now, I'm well aware, as I'm sure you all are as well, that Call of Duty streamers don't necessarily have the best track records when it comes to saying intelligent things. Really just any of those big gaming streamers in general, honestly. I feel like there's always some BS coming.
Now, that is very true, as we've had specific YouTubers like Tim the Tatman and a couple other ones speak their minds and basically kind of downplay everything, which in my opinion is kind of stupid. We should not be downplaying a game that is not meant for the opposite side of the party. A couple of things that will be re-mentioned in my video that I was making before this one was going to be it. Is streamers having the opportunity to speak their mind. Please, for the love of God, speak your mind as much as you want, but you cannot change a game that has stayed the same through and through. From 2019 onwards, we've not had any good game with Call of Duty. Any good game. So, I mean, there's some that over time they got good, like Cold War sucked at the beginning. And then by like season 3, it was really good, but it was too late. They were already pushing for the next game. Modern Warfare 3 was the same way. It sucked at the beginning, but the last season was really fucking good. But it's still the concept of people are speaking their minds when they don't need to, and especially Warzone people, just COD players in general. So sorry, I am cutting it like 22 seconds, but sorry.
Controversy was something they say or do. And the latest one has involved a streamer named FaceSwag. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of this guy before. He's pretty big. He has over 3 million subs on YouTube and over 2 million followers on Twitch. And he's just, you know, your typical Warzone streamer. But obviously with such a massive following and such a massive release like Battlefield 6 coming up, he's gonna hop on that hype train and he's gonna play the game for himself. And
Which is very true. I did the same thing. So there's no harm in trying what people are enjoying as a collective gamer group.
Been a very common sentiment surrounding Battlefield 6 recently that the game itself is great, or at least the beta is great, but people can't help but notice that there are people in seemingly every lobby who are playing the game like it's Call of Duty and not Battlefield. You know, not playing the objective, not working like a team, just running around getting kills, farming clips and stuff.
Now, I will mention the game mode he is playing is Rush. I did not enjoy Rush as a game mode, I will state that. I thought it felt like Breakthrough, but without the extra steps of Breakthrough. So I will state I did not like it. That is the only thing I really despised of it. If they make the maps and player count to like 16v16, so it's a 32-player lobby, Rush could be very much great. That's the only thing I brought up besides like weapons and stuff. But, you know, it was pretty much universally for me. The only thing I really hated was the Rush game mode.
And then logging off, and it's actively ruining the experience for everybody else because Battlefield is a very team-oriented game.
Now, please remember this, as this is a 22-minute long video. Like, there is, if you don't realize it, it's too late. Okay, just remember the comment that he mentioned.
Have to work together or you're not going to win. It's that simple. And Battlefield players are sick of the COD players trying to infiltrate. Now, it should be obvious, but I guess I'll say it anyway. The problem here is not the fact that COD players are playing Battlefield. I don't think anybody has a problem with that.
No, I will mention as I'm actually going to showcase a video first really quickly before we continue this. This is the straight up thing. Here it is. This is behind the scenes. This is on my off time. I had asked so many questions throughout the game, and my one question: what's everyone's thoughts on this game? Here, this is seriously my thoughts. Like, this is no longer Mimi. This is For the Republic, going back to Warzone. I think that's crispy, like the actual YouTuber. Fortnite better. Battlefield is back, baby. Help it, Dad, Family Guy. I was trying to get my microphone up just to let people know I kind of just hated it. I was like, fuck! You can hear it. You can hear it start. I literally... I can't even say this. Look at the chat. Just look at the chat in this top left. This is crazy. I've been playing it ever since I said, what's everyone's thoughts on this game? For the Republic, going back to Warzone, Fortnite, Banger, Battlefield is back, baby. I hope it add family, guy. BRs aren't the same kind of game. And that is something that should be mentioned is this one player, Smartman97, spoke the fucking truth. Okay. Listen to my words. The same kind of game. I was like trying to stop it. I had all my lights off too, so I was like, fuck. And I'm just like, I'm kind of reading it. And I'm still just like, so tired. I killed the person whose name is literally, I'm so tired. It's literally like, this is so funny. I'm so tired. I killed the person whose name is literally, I'm so tired. And then below it, I miss her. I'm so sorry. Like, that is the whole thing. It was very much a thing. I asked multiple people. I'm not going to showcase all of it. I took mainly notes down. Most people really enjoyed it, or they just started laughably, like, saying, BF6 is great, you know? Is this what Black Ops 2 used to be? You know, it was really funny. This is, like, absolutely truthful, though, with what he's saying.
By itself. The problem is the people coming in, playing the game like it's COD, and demanding that the game be changed in order.
And that's kind of the problem. You can't demand a game to change. And I will bring something up after he showcases this. Also, I just want to mention the name up there is Timu Shot.
Order to cater to them more, which is exactly what FaZe Swag did in a recent video he posted. Now, the video itself is like 20 minutes long, but only the first 10 minutes are him making his points, so that's all we're gonna react to. That, and also I'm not trying to have an hour-long video, you know? So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this, and hear the opinion of a Call of Duty Warzone streamer when it comes to Battlefield, which, by the way, he wasn't actually playing the game because he was interested. He was playing the game because he got sponsored by EA to do it. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway.
And now may I mention this? When you get sponsored, it's great to do it as a streamer and a content creator. The whole thing, though, is he is so brain rotted. And this is why I say this right now. He is really brain rotted to a point that I cannot understand some of his thoughts. Now, before somebody in the chat goes, Bug, you're not a Call of Duty player. Guys, I have been playing Call of Duty since I was fucking little. That was my game, okay? I own both Battlefield and Call of Duty, and I own way too much Call of Duty versus Battlefield, right? But I have played all of Call of Duty. If you don't know the original PlayStation 2 Call of Duty 1, 2, or 3, then you need to shut up really quickly, okay? I know what Call of Duty used to look like. It was gritty, it was boots on ground, realistic to a point with quotations there. Like, Call of Duty has always been like that, and now they changed it to be what it is now, which is just like microtransactions, a bunch of goofy A skins. It just didn't feel like Call of Duty. It felt like someone's fucking Fortnite lobby. And as much as I want to sit here and say, well, Call of Duty can get away with it, Call of Duty can get away with it to a point, okay? Because it still needs to look like a realistic thing. I think 2019 Modern Warfare kept it with its skins as realistic as possible before they started going into pure anime. And then I was like, that's it. I think, honestly, this is just this. But I was like, you know what? This game is probably going to be different. Maybe they really grinded in the fact that it's going to be realistic, and then it just failed. And Black Ops 6 was the same way. They said, oh, it's going to be realistic. It's going to be boots on ground. It's going to be everything that's going to be nice. And it failed. And that's the biggest point with this. Battlefield has stayed the same. While it has skins that kind of look out of place, it is not out of place. I'm not playing as a TMNT fucking character. I'm not playing as a gingerbread man. And the gingerbread man, unfortunately, from Advanced Warfare was a Make-A-Wish choice. So I do appreciate them, Activision or whoever made that game, that they did that. But also, it was the most hated fucking skin, as a reminder. But there's just certain things too that Battlefield versus COD is doing. COD is no longer really caring about their player base. Battlefield cares about their player base, and that's a big point that I want to make now instead of later.
Wait, let's go.
Oh man, I've been meaning to do a video on this because there's a lot of controversy, and it's probably like all my clips on TikTok get taken out of context and it blows over. A lot of people have been saying it and coming to my streams that Warzone players or Call of Duty players are ruining Battlefield 6 or just Battlefield in general.
To a point, and that's only because of the ideas that you guys want to change the game with. It doesn't matter. You guys have stated it multiple times. There's so many clips of Tim the Tatman saying stuff, or other streamers. TD stated shit. It doesn't matter, okay? Hype train or not, y'all have to either admit the fact that it's not Call of Duty, or you need to stop talking about another game and stick to the game that you guys are speaking so negatively towards.
You know, I feel like it's almost every other video we cover at this point that I hear people are getting taken out of context. That's the excuse people love to use. Which, don't get me wrong, I am completely anti-taking people out of context. However, a lot of the times when people say that...
I just want to mention that those bodies flying in the fucking game were so funny.
Nowadays, it's not actually true. And it's really not going to help when you end up confirming a bunch of stuff that people were saying about you in this video. And again, like I just said, it's not just COD players in general that are ruining Battlefield. That would be stupid to say. It's the COD players who play Battlefield like it's COD. We finally got a good Battlefield after years, and now we've got COD sweats coming in, trying to turn the game into a sweaty multiplayer lobby. Like, no, I think we're good on that.
We gotta have a discussion about this because this is like, why are we getting targeted? Why am I getting targeted for this? I don't really understand the gatekeeping on Battlefield 6.
Now, I do want to mention the gatekeeping key phrase he's going to be using is for the fact and case scenario that we as a player base are gatekeeping him out of a game. First of all, the reasoning that that's happening is because you don't do the things that Battlefield players are looking for. May I remind you the difference between Battlefield and Call of Duty. This is something I want to bring up now. Call of Duty, you can go in solo, get a 20-player kill streak, get a nuke, fuck off. Battlefield is a team-based game mode. You need to play like a team. It's the same thing with Team Fortress 2. Same thing for Overwatch. Same thing with any hero shooter possible. Same thing for any Battlefield game possible. There is so many things out there. There's so many games out there that have the same concept as a team playing game. Certain ones, like Call of Duty, you don't need to. Certain ones, like Delta Force, I played a little bit, you don't need to. You don't need to fucking be running with a squad. You could literally be killing everybody by yourself. Apex Legend, another great example. You could be by yourself and killing everybody. The whole point, though, is certain games require certain different skills. You could be killing people all you want. But guys, right here is a medic symbol, okay? Right there is his medical bag with ammo, his deployable, and his defib, okay? I want you all to remember this. Medics in Battlefield are required for one thing only. You pick me up if I go down. No ands, ifs, or fucking buts. The reasoning is because, unlike in COD, where if you die, you don't have to worry about it, Battlefield, you only get a certain amount of reinforcements. You only have a certain amount of numbers. If you go down and you don't pick me the fuck up and you are close enough to me, then I don't give a shit. You can go fuck yourself, okay? I will showcase my clips, my clip of my tank run here soon, but I have to kind of pull that up and everything, so I'm going to let this continue for a minute.
6 and just Battlefield as a community in general, or the game in general, because it's never been like that. Even when I was growing up and Battlefield and Call of Duty were coexisting at the same time, it was never to this extent where Battlefield community was gatekept of Call of Duty and vice versa. Because I promise you, us as Call of Duty players have never gatekeeping any Call of Duty, even the good ones.
Now, before Mr. Clucky talks, I just want to mention the reasoning that gatekeeping has become, in your eyes, a problem is because the fact and case scenario is that gatekeeping in COD has always been your mode of money. Okay, may I remind you guys that Call of Duty players make a lot when they go to tournaments, especially the FaZe clan. If you've known them, you know for all the shit that they've done in their earlier years. Guys, I'm 20 plus years old. I know FaZe clan by this rate. The problem stems from the fact case scenario that you are now sitting here saying that you're gatekeeping a game from us, even though you are the people that constantly go on and abuse and disrespect your own game. I will sit here and I will not lie. I love Black Ops 6 in the early years of it, the early months, the first 3 months. That was until Season 3 came out and I just kind of fell out of touch. It wasn't fun. It was the same old shit. Anime girls and waifus do not deserve to be in a military shooter. I don't care how many TMNT fucking transactions there are. They don't belong in the game. Why? Because Call of Duty is meant to be a boots on ground experience. That's the key phrase here. Realistic, boots on ground. That's it. If you don't want your game to be realistic, then stop saying realistic. Stop bringing up a point of that. And that goes the same way for Activision. You want this game to be realistic, make realistic operators. Do something about those itty bitty fuck sticks. Okay? I don't want to see anime cat girls sitting behind me while I'm playing the literal grizzled woods, standing in the middle of a fucking corner, getting blasted 6 ways to heaven by a tactically operated operator. Period, cut and dry. Okay? The clips I have and the live stream I did of Battlefield 6 is a great example of how those two games connect. Okay? But I can't play Black Ops because so many people are sitting here using shit. Guys, I play on keyboard and mouse now. My literal reflexes are a lot better than playing on controllers. But when I tell you that my pinky finger literally gets so worn out and abused from constantly diving, and I have to change it to like my alt key, it gets really ridiculous, okay? So it's good to have just a sprint button and not worry about it, okay? That's the sort of gatekeeping between these two games. I don't like advanced movement. I hated advanced movement, okay? Omni movement was a good thing to look forward, only if people didn't abuse it. Guess what happened? They abused it.
Because Battlefield players weren't coming over to COD and ruining the game for everybody else. Because guess what? In COD, yes, you play on a team, at least in most modes, unless you're doing free-for-all, but the game is nowhere near as team-oriented as Battlefield. Everybody runs around like a chicken with their head cut off.
And that's my point. The difference between A and B is Battlefield actually has team mechanics. You care about an objective. And Call of Duty, it doesn't fucking matter.
Which I don't even have a problem with that in COD, because like that's what the game is about, right? But that's not what Battlefield is about. Battlefield is actually about working together and winning together. COD used to be like that as well, not to the same extent, obviously, but it used to have more of that aspect to it. But nowadays, nobody gives a single damn about playing objectives or anything like that.
And I think that's kind of where COD fails a lot, is caring about objectives versus caring about KD ratios. I think as Call of Duty grew more and more until 2019, people started caring less about the objective and started caring more about KD ratios. Like, to be perfectly honest, I did in 2019. I did in 2020. And then I realized in 21, I should just play for shits and gigs. It's meant to be a fun game, not a resource-intensive game, not a fucking sweat lord game. I should play casually. And ever since 21, I played casually up to this point. And then I just stopped playing.
And when that whole not caring about objectives, running and slide canceling like you're on Adderall, drop shotting, just running around getting kills, and then when you die just instantly giving up so that you can't even get revived and you waste points for your team. When the people who do that come over and start actively ruining the game for others, yeah, Battlefield players are going to take issue with that.
And that's the truth. If you're a medic and your goal is to revive people, pick us up. If you're the engineer and you're supposed to be repairing the fucking tank that lets us win a spot or 3 or 7 or all of them, repair the damn tank. If your role is to be this assault person and blow people's head fucking off, do that. You don't have to play as the medic or engineer. You don't have to be the supporting role as recon. You could fuck yourself for the hell if I care. Just play that role. That is the point of this.
I mean, to receive death threats over me running with my knife in...
First of all, if that happened, you're a bunch of freaking idiots. Don't care, okay? But the problem is you shouldn't be throwing that shit around. And I don't think it was Battlefield people. I think it was COD players that play Battlefield. So that two-way thing that I just described, where I played COD and Battlefield, probably ended up happening where he was running around with a knife, and it was the COD players that had played Battlefield. And they're like, you're a piece of shit. Because that's all COD has been ever, is toxic.
In Battlefield, it's gotten a little too crazy. It's gotten a little out of hand, in my personal opinion. Me as a player, just a gamer itself, or anybody who plays Battlefield, we can play Battlefield however we want to play.
And that's true. You can. But as a role other than assault, you need to play that role. You're the recon guy. You blow people's head off with a sniper rifle. You're the support class. You revive people and make sure that they're topped off in ammo and health. You're the engineer. You make sure shit's blowing the fuck up. The only role that you don't have to worry about is the assault class.
For some reason, there's this kind of narrative where we have to play like Battlefield players. I don't even know what that means.
You play like the role. Bottom line. Literally, Clucky here is about ready to explain it. You play the fucking role you're given. You're playing as the assault. You blow people to smithereens and pray to God no one kills you first. Engineer, same way. Support, same way. But with engineer, support, and recon, make sure you're assisting your team. Because in this game, it's more about the objectives, not about your KD ratio. Seriously, I don't even think I remember the KD ratio of Battlefield 2042. I have so many hours. I can actually pull it up right now. I have Steam pulled up and ready to play fucking Grounded. I was like, you know what? I should do a live stream. I could tell you how many hours I have. Mind you guys, I have played Call of Duty. It's not like I've missed out on anything. Like, it's not like I've really done that. Seriously, I have 200 hours in the original, and this is just for Steam. This isn't like anything else. 2042, I have 65 hours, and close to almost half the achievements. But in this time alone, it's still stayed the same. So, like, caring about a game is more important than caring about some stupid score.
Can someone in the comments tell me, what does that even mean, bro? Somebody said, how about you play Battlefield the right way? If the only rebuttal you have is play the objective, bro, I mean, I guess if I was rage baiting, I would say something like, that's a waste of talent. Bro, I'm not going there and regging you. I'm a COD player, bro. I ain't a medic.
You're not.
That's the point. I'm not a medic. Yeah, you proved in your clip you were a fucking medic. Dude, how dense do you have to be as a COD player? At least I know when I'm running into the fucking lobby, I'm going to play the fucking class. And before someone goes, but you're not medic. Guys, I main medic. I am the medic. I run in there, revive people before anybody else can. I am the dude dying for your ass, okay? This is something that should be brought up. Call of Duty versus Battlefield, again, is two separate games, okay? But you can't just expect one game to act like the other one. You need to lower expectations to build your expectations for this other game up. Remember that.
A medic, but in the footage you were just showing 30 seconds ago, you were literally playing as the support class. If you don't want to feel the responsibility of reviving people, don't play the support class.
Thank you. You don't want the responsibility to heal or revive players? Play the assault class. Because the difference is between Call of Duty and that, Call of Duty you can revive yourself and heal yourself. In Battlefield, you're relying on other people to do that for you. Seriously. Unless it's your teammates, you gotta rely on yourself. Unless a medic is there. I'm not joking.
Bare minimum, if you're gonna play like this, at least play the assault class. Because if you...
And Clarky makes a good point here, just to mention, you should play the assault class if you don't want to play another class, like medic or engineer or recon. You want to play for the fun of it, You play for the fun of it. You play a fucking Salt.
Are playing the support class and you're saying I'm not reviving you, I'm not a medic, you are quite literally just lying at that point. Now, obviously, sending death threats to somebody because they're not playing Battlefield correctly, like, okay, come on, people, let's chill out. I feel like it's been lost on people that you can criticize somebody and give them crap for playing something wrong without...
Which is fair. You should give criticism to a player that is not doing something right. But it doesn't mean you take it a step too fucking far, right? It's if you notice someone playing as a tank, playing in a tank, and they're the engineer, and you have a bunch of engineers running around and no one is healing you, and you jump out and another player takes your tank and pisses off, you should be like, hey, I was just trying to repair that tank. You wasted our tank now. Like, you should not take the tank because I just jumped out. You should be paying attention. That is something that should be looked at. It's the same way with Assault. If I run around the corner and you're just shooting to shoot and you have no idea what you're shooting at, you should be like, hey, man, you're shooting at a fucking friendly. Look at the symbol above my head. Is it blue or colored to your preference? Cool. I'm your friendly. That dude over there that's marked in red, purple, pink, or whatever is the enemy.
Threatening to kill them. Thank you, social media. Very cool.
And social media is definitely the biggest thing here. May I mention, I don't really get on social media any bit more besides YouTube. And watching all this shit unfold from YouTube is actually quite crazy. I think it's really surprising to me because it's like, I don't see this when it comes out. Like, I might have an X account, but I don't care until it like pops in my feed. It's like, did you see this streamer poster titty bitties out on fucking stream? Oh my god! It's like, okay, cool. I guess. I don't know.
And yes, you're correct. You can play however you want to play, but if you're playing wrong, you're going to be made fun of for it.
And that's another great point. You can play any way you want. We're not saying anything bad about it. It's the same way with COD. Play the way that you like. But be expected to get hateful messages and get hate because you're not playing that specific class. Like, you are meant to be playing a support role. Guess what your support role means? Supporting teammates.
It, especially when it's to the detriment of your team. Making fun of people for playing a game wrong has been around since YouTube has been around.
And that's true.
Hell, even before then, it's just YouTube kind of popularized it. But yeah, Swag, literally all you have to do to, quote, play the right way is just ease up on trying to play like it's COD. Stop trying to slide cancel around and only going for kills. Actually go for objectives. Stick with your teammates. If you're playing the support class, actually revive people.
And that's the biggest point. Revive people. You're the support class. Watch this man right here.
Things and make
He is reviving people. Revive us. Like,
and
don't sit there.
Especially if you get down, don't immediately give up. Wait and see if somebody can revive you. You'll see me do that several times in the gameplay.
Which is another big thing. I don't enjoy people that like call out. I think a bunch of YouTubers that played the beta brought up is when it comes to COD versus Battlefield players stay just for a couple of minutes longer, a couple of seconds longer, and they're like, hey, you know, I see that there's a medic close by. Like, you can see it in his footage, like, when he's down right here. You see the people that are nearby medics. That has been a feature in this game for a while, okay? So it's really much on the point when you want to, when you're paying attention. But when it comes to COD players, they're like, oh, I just want to get back into the action. That's fine, but please remember that it's still a team game. It's not run in and gun in and no shit. Just play for fun, okay? We're not skill-based matchmaking here. There is nothing like that here in Battlefield. Just calm down, relax, and take your time.
Now, if it takes too long, or if there's just nobody even close to being nearby, then obviously then you can give up. But if there—
yeah, that's a good point too. Is like, there's nobody nearby you, you don't have a reason, give up. Don't sit there and wait for a medic that's 100 meters away or 50 plus, you know?
There's actually people nearby, try waiting more than 5 seconds for somebody to revive you.
Very much true.
That's the waste of talent. But
And I think right here is kind of sad.
I mean, it's like we don't play the objective, but I'm gonna be honest, man. When I'm playing Battlefield and there's a big ass tank on the flag, I think I'm gonna go the other way. I think I'm gonna go flank and kill 9 guys.
Now, I want to mention something really quickly. In the bottom left, you can see his whole team is basically medics. You can't see GD right as of right now, but GD threw a supply bag. All of you guys are medics. And this is something I want to bring up here in just a second, but just remember that medic part.
Guys, I think that's how I have fun. I think Battlefield should have kill streaks. Thoughts?
I'm gonna go back really quickly.
Playing Battlefield and there's a big ass tank on the flag, I think I'm gonna go the other way. I think I'm gonna go flank and kill 9 guys. I think that's how I have fun. I think
Which is fair. It's fair to flank and have fun your way, but you're all playing as medics. That's your first mistake. As a team, you should not be all medics. You should not all be recon. You should not all be assault. And you should sure as shit not all be engineer, okay? You're playing with a group of 32 as low as 8. You play the squad role perfectly, okay? As a medic, you heal people. As engineer, you blow shit up. Perfect point.
Battlefield should have kill streaks. Thoughts, everybody?
Oh my.
And this is where kind of hell breaks loose. I want to pull this up really quickly. When it came to him being live a couple days ago, I don't really know too much about this, but this was August 11th. The very first tweet, COD community was ruined by streamers like you, justifying cheating with manipulating the game's algorithm and programs to enhance aiming and audio. In return, everyone on COD has no integrity because they think two-boxing and running scripts and using DC4 is a part of the game. This got a lot of attraction. Okay, fucking idiot tells at Battlefield to cater to everyone as if we did not witness the demise of Call of Duty because of it. The guy must be on the spectrum. Now, as of, and I'm going to showcase this, as of right now, from August 10th, the very next day, in August 11th, morning stream canceled, Lil A is still sleeping, possible night stream. And then we had this one on the 13th, repost on the 13th, 14th, you know, no stream today, blah, 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 blah. Just got approved, announced tomorrow, 12 p.m. PST, massive, T-minus 30 minutes. And as of August 16th, he had a sleepover. Now, as much as I want to explain this, this man went on a hate-filled thing constantly. And as you can see, nothing has changed as of then. From 3 days, it is August 19th right now. He literally went from here all the way up to fucking here, okay? It's kind of sad to see a creator basically fall this low. And you can actually see here, is just like, this is what the COD community basically had to see for this man. And I do like one comment in particular. Not even one female. Yeah. A lot of people just basically kind of like gay, kind of ranted at him. Not too madly. But it was just like, man, that's crazy. But this is a good point to bring up with this man. So let's continue on.
Gosh.
Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you want kill streaks in Battlefield 2 if you don't.
This dude just asked for kill streaks in Battlefield. It's funny, I even saw comments on this video saying that people were with him up until that point.
Which I think I can find. I will do my best to find it as of right now. In the meantime, though, I'll let you guys continue. I think that's still true.
Keep in mind, we're about, what, a minute or so into the video, and even his fans who were agreeing with him at first have already given up on him. If you want kill streaks, if you want to focus kills, go.
Okay, I have found, I think, the video.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so EA, please don't pay this guy any attention. EA, delete tanks because he hates them, Lamau. The settings are complicated. Please dumb them down. Average COD player IQ. Players show that COD is made to center. Cater to the lowest common denominator. Holy shit! This is an example of how COD can make you brain dead. If EA is listening to this fool, we'll have Battle Ops 7. He got cooked in land like usual. I really don't want DICE taking photos from Warzone sweats. That is something I should mention. Warzone sweats are crazy. As you see, nobody has a liked comment. The whole comment section, guys, roasted him. Bro wants to nuke in Battlefield. The Battlefield community definitely does not give a toss about what you have to say, especially when you only play COD. Another great point. You're only playing one game ever. You don't ever play another game. Then you sure shit don't know it. Lol, asking for nukes in BF game is the stupidest thing ever. Take a heli or a jet and you become the streak. What the fuck? The COD mentality is just sad. Bro, the settings are pretty standard across most games. You're just special. This dude is getting roasted in his own comment section. Bro, one thing I want to tell you. Don't ever ask for Warzone ass movement. Great point. Warzone movement. Not necessary in video games nowadays. The only reason you add that is for a little boost. Besides that, though, you don't fucking need it. It is not complicated settings. This is what actual aiming feels like without COD aim assist. BS. Also truthful. It has been proven that most people are seriously, like, on the point with this. This is exactly why he said Call of Duty games will ruin Battlefield. You cannot come to Battlefield expecting Call of Duty type there you go. Another great point here by Super Mavic. You can't expect Battlefield to be like Call of Duty, and you can't expect Call of Duty to be like Battlefield. Bottom line. Okay? No answers about that. The best thing you can do for Battlefield is keep your feedback to yourself. I say this with the most respect possible. For tanks, you take the engineer class, and that's it. You blow up all the tanks on the map. Ding, ding, ding. Every negative swag name was exactly what Battlefield is. Buddy, you just don't like Battlefield. I don't know what to tell you. Smoother movement. Nah, this is Battlefield, not COD. The movement is exactly how a war game should be. COD is an arcade shooter where a soldier with heavy equipment runs on walls. Nothing to work towards in multiplayer. Buddy literally has no idea about Battlefield, Lamal. I literally can just continue. The brain rot is crazy. BF sounds like it's for veterans. Newbies need to learn. That's what makes it fun. It's earned, not given. Another great point. We don't need COD streamers in BF. Not gonna lie, I don't think homie played objective once in any of those clips. BF soldier movement will always be heavier than COD because it's one of the defining factors of BF identity. It can't be torn down when you continuously play BF. You will just get used to it and begin to like it. Please, DICE, do not listen to this clown. This guy is a COD fanboy. He's going to play the game a couple of times, then go back and bounce on COD. You know what? Who cares what a COD player thinks? Another great point. Did bro really say COD ignited my love for gaming? It did for me, I will state. Modern Warfare 3, the original one, great game. Fortunately, now I can't say that. To all BF fans in here, don't stress about this fool's opinions. As soon as the new COD drops, he won't pick up the game again, and we will be better for it. 536, non-streamers are the real gamers. They play multiple games, and they will figure it out. This is the clip in particular.
Someone who's a casual, a non-streamer to go into there and try to figure everything out.
That's the point. Casuals figure it the fuck out. Be real about it. See, this is what we mean about ruin it because the complaints are typical from a person who has never played. So please, bro, just enjoy the experience if you're going to get into it. I'll never take an opinion from Call of Duty player for a Battlefield game. Played for 14 or 15 years. Didn't you mean hacked for 14 or 15 years? That's also true. A lot of people are getting on this hacked part. I should really mention that really quickly. There is hundreds of videos. I mean, seriously. I'm not even joking. Big streamers, little streamers, all streamers. Every streamer is talking about this. It is crazy. Tim the Tatman, TD, Call of Shame. Call of Shame has actually been kind of on a roll. I do want to bring him up. I think he uses AI for the most part. But literally his latest video that I just watched was I played Black Ops 7 early Call of Duty. It was terrible. Battlefield 6 basically exposed these people. These three in particular do not play the objective. Tim the Tatman was probably caught cheating in Battlefield 6 because he couldn't get kills. New evidence of Riley's AK Catgirl completely cheating. Banned. Another cheating. Honest review. We had FaZe getting shit on. Battlefield 6 cheats are here. Another player was banned because of the fucking DS4 window, which a lot of people got hate over. Battlefield 6, Warzone streamer humiliated on Battlefield 6 lane. FaZe was constantly around. I mean, like, there's just so much. There's so much of this shit going on all at once. Okay? There wasn't a lot. There is one more I will showcase, but I will pull that in my own time. Let's get back to the video.
Play Call of Duty, and he just threw out the scenario of, oh, well, there's a massive tank on the objective. Okay, how about instead of running away and just trying to kill a bunch of people, why don't you try to work with your teammates to take down the tank? I noticed that you and all of your friends were playing support. Right there, I've already found one of your issues. All of you are playing the game like it's COD, yet you're all playing support and then complaining when people tell you to revive people. Get an engineer on your team to deal with the tank. And if you are gonna run away, at least have the decency to revive people who you find along the way. Because, you know, that's your job as the support
And he brings another great point up about that.
class.
Maybe you're the type of person who throws on an RPG and mines to get rid of the tank. That's do your thing.
Now, I do want to mention...
Be the engineer.
An RPG is meant for the engineering class, so it'd be kind of hard to, like, take it off because there's multiple explosives for that character.
Me personally, that's not me. If I see a tank, I'm running the other way. Because I can't get any kill streaks or anything like that, I like to go for clips. So basically, I'm not getting any clips by sitting on a flag and capping it. I'm just being honest. I'm not getting any clips by repairing my tank.
Now, let's stop really quickly. Let me bring up the fucking hugest fucking thing really quickly. When it came to this, I think it was done in my live stream. Key phrase, think it was done in my live stream. I did the fucking Battlefield 6 thing. I literally was a tank.
Like,
I have to find it now. Like, you are a tank. You are meant for being a tank. You play the fucking tank. It is not just a shit role. You play the fucking tank. Here is a tank clip.
God.
I am healing the tank. Getting the objective. I am doing the tank thing. This is a tank
Revive
player.
the tank! Revive the tank!
I think I do actually have the clip of me playing as a tank.
Stay in the tank, and I shall continue to heal you.
I don't know if I have it or if it was some other game I played.
Revive that. The tank is no longer. The tank is no longer being able to revive.
Here's another clip, me playing the engineer class. The point of the character is to play the engineer class. I think this is the clip I'm thinking of.
Move
right
to move to Delta. Move to Delta.
I think this is the tank clip. No, yeah, this is one of them. Not the tank clip. We get out here, I realize, oh fuck, I gotta continue with the tank. I've already jumped out, guys. There is a point for me running behind the tank.
Oh my god.
I could get blasted right.
Oh my god, the
fucking
tank,
here.
the tank, the tank, the tank, the tank, the tank, the tank.
I noticed the tank here in the bottom half. I literally am supporting fire. Like, that is the plan. Another engineer appears.
Get behind that fucking
we are
tank
literally
right now.
going to
Get behind
support
the
this
fucking tank.
fucking tank.
Get behind the fucking tank.
We know that there's going to be an enemy somewhere. Guess what?
I got him.
I
got
killed
him. We did it. We're gonna fucking do it. We're gonna fucking do it.
That's the fucking point. I think this is the one.
Boy.
This is the one right here. I think this is it. Yeah. I'm just sitting here, blowing shit up.
Good.
Going
Defend
to
me.
the objective.
Defend me. Defend me. Defend me. Defend me. Defend me. Defend me. This is it. This is it. This is it.
I
This is
literally
it.
get into the
This is
crater.
it.
Come out. I am prepared to die
I'm gonna
for
push
this
cross-
fucking map.
Yes! By 12! By fucking 12! Holy shit!
Just as a reminder, guys,
Holy
look at this score right here.
shit!
By 12, we won. It is fucking crazy. So when people sit here and go, oh, it's not cinematic enough, it's fucking cinematic enough, guys. Seriously.
I don't care. There's not a right way to play the game. Obviously, you want to win the game, but I'm gonna be honest, everybody has a role. In Battlefield, in like any first-person shooter, somebody has to eliminate the other team. And guess
And I want to make this point really quickly. He just stated it. He's like, everybody has a role. Yeah, your role as support means you need to heal. Your role as engineer, you fix vehicles and blow vehicles up. Your role as a recon is to spot enemies. And your role as an assault player is to kill.
Guess what? That's what I want to do.
So then stop playing the support class, play the assault class. That
Boom, there it is. Clucky makes another great point.
way you can still go for kills, and then people won't yell at you to revive them, because when you play support, there's that expectation that you're going to revive people. And I guess I appreciate the honesty. I mean, he did just admit there he's just going for clips, but
Which I do appreciate, but at the same time, though, it's like you're playing a game that doesn't require clips. The clips come with you for free of charge.
again,
I mean, there is a great streamer slash YouTuber is the Russian Badger. He did Battlefield 2042 and how it flopped, but then players started coming back, guys. Seriously, dead serious, it still happens.
go to COD. In case you hadn't noticed, the most clipped and awesome moments in Battlefield games typically revolve around crazy team play and vehicle maneuvers. Also, you are just straight up lying if you're saying you can't get any kills by sitting on a flag and capping it.
Which is true. You totally fucking can. You just need to pull your fucking weight out of your ass, basically.
That is literally one of the best ways to get kills in Battlefield,
It's
because
true.
when you start
It's very
capping an
true.
objective, guess what? The enemy team starts running to you to try and take it back. And if you actually play the game well and, you know, with your team, you can lock down an area and farm tons of kills while capping an objective. And for the love of God, dude, do not say there is not a right way to play the game. Yes, there is, and you know it. There are absolutely right and wrong ways to play the game. If you don't want to play the game the right way, then sure, nobody's gonna force you to do it, but don't get surprised when you get made fun of for it. And
that's the biggest point. You want to play the support class? You better be doing the role that you've assigned yourself to, or else people are just gonna fucking hate you, period. Kind of dry.
don't try to sit here and act like there isn't a right way to play it. Like, if I'm playing Marvel Rivals as a healer and I just rush the enemy team, don't stick with the tanks or anything, and just keep dying and don't heal people, are you really gonna tell me that I'm not playing the game wrong?
Which is a very true fact. It's the fact of the scenario that is true. Like, that is a very keen thing to be making right here. It's very true. I will not sit here and deny that. Like, he is speaking facts right there. Now, this clip is showcasing the supposed cheater that is actually cheating. They were banned for this too, just to let everybody know.
Okay, so this person went absolutely viral because the whole internet thinks this person's cheating. Like, I'm not even trolling. The tweet got like 100,000 likes. Tens of millions think this guy's hacking. This is the most viral
Just want to mention, it's a she, and he just said he.
accusation clip of all time.
Oh my god, you did follow me in Delta Force.
Let me see this. Is he hacking?
If I'm correct, it's a she. I know bare minimal, so I should state that now. But if I'm correct, it is a she. Maybe? Question mark. I do apologize to that person if I did fuck up. Apologies here from Bug Industries. But just know, you were cheating.
Oof, oof, oof. 4-piece.
Oh my god, what the? That was nuts!
Let me see something.
That's the clip in particular. That's really much cheating as you ping through a wall.
Oh,
Wow, I flicked straight at that guy.
that wasn't even that crazy.
Targeting 240 FPS, good computer.
They think this guy's hacking? He's on mouse and key.
Doesn't matter if you're on mouse and key. I'm on mouse and key. And most of my clips are the same as XP. I get a bunch of kills, but I make sloppy arrows. The difference between my sloppy arrows and this is they're more, you know, to the body.
Like what?
The pulling side-to-side thing is the point I'm trying to make here.
This is some usual. You know what I think it is? I just think Battlefield players
Game of you play, though.
don't have the internet or don't have Twitter,
Teammate.
so they have no idea what's been going on in the gaming world.
False. We do. Second of all, you're the people without the internet. I'm just going to state it like that. Because you guys are living under a fucking rock, apparently, 90% of the damn time.
They have no idea how good players are nowadays.
Also, I should mention, there's a reasoning for that low graphic setting right here with that cheating accusation clip that's totally truthful. That's because they're using something in the background. Just let people know.
No idea what's been going on in the gaming world. They have no idea how
This
good
is the
players are
next step.
nowadays.
No, that person was clearly cheating. I don't even see how this is a debate. They literally locked onto a guy through a wall and stopped on them with pinpoint accuracy. I have watched plenty of crazy shooter game, like, aim moments and whatnot, especially CSGO,
Which, mind you, is a very, 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 very sweaty ass game. If you've never seen CSGO, you don't need to. I promise you. I've been playing it on my free time. It's bullshit.
literally one of the sweatiest and most aim-reliant games in the entire...
Thank you. He brings up a great point. That's literally how my aim got that fucking good, was using an op. That bitch is hard.
world, and I still can...
Especially for me, because I am not a sniper. I think most people know this by now. I hate sniper rifles. I don't like sniper rifles. I like to run and gun. That's kind of my key phrase right there. But I'm going to run and gun with the guns I like, not so many guns that I literally lose shit.
Not find anybody who has that perfect of accuracy. Dude,
Yeah.
defending a blatant cheater in your video to prove a point that Battlefield players don't know what a good FPS gamer looks like, so that's why they're mad, is actually insane. Not to mention, this community of people defending this person are probably gonna turn on Swag now because he called the cheater a him. I'll just leave it at that. Not to mention, an alleged ex-cheat dev came out and explained exactly what hacks this
Which he will show proof for before anybody says anything.
person was using. Again, this is alleged, but the guy did say he would be making a video in September talking about this and breaking it down.
Which is not September yet, so we still have about 20 more days. It's like 15 actually. I think it's actually 13.
But the original tweet says, "Hi, actual former cheat dev here. Riley is cheating and using a mouse sim aimbot. Their FOV setting is somewhere around 2 to 4, minimal to no RCS reduction, probably an external. Have a nice day." But
And that's all that was. I mean, like, that's pretty crazy for one person to be like, yep, nope, it's cheats. Here it is. Here's the proof.
honestly, I don't really care if this guy actually is a former cheat dev or not. I don't need a cheat dev to tell me that that's cheating. How much do you want to bet a bunch of defenders of Riley are going to come to this video and then I can farm enough comments for another video on the...
Well, let's find out if that happened. No, it didn't happen.
That would certainly be something.
It's fun. It's cool. I like it. I like when they make those type of clips. It brings the viral clips to Battlefield, makes people want to try it more, makes people want to play it more. And a game will always be successful if you cater to every single audience.
Now, before I continue, I'm going to show what he says, and then I want to speak on this.
Sure, even the Battlefield devs would agree with me over some of y'all in the comment section below. Battlefield shouldn't just cater to the 40-year-olds. I'm gonna be honest, bro. They shouldn't just cater to the casual dads. I'm gonna be honest. The way they built this game, it's catered to everybody. Battlefield 6 is catered to every audience, whether you're 15, 25, 35, or 45. And that's what you want. Y'all gotta stop saying to slow the game down.
Upon my initial viewing of this video, it was about at this point where I started truly crashing out. This man, unironically, with a straight face, just said that games should cater to everybody because that will make it more successful. Do you want to know what actually happens when a game tries to cater to everybody? You piss off the actual core fan base who buys the game and cares about it. Then they don't play the game. And then the people outside of the game who are only playing it because it just started catering to them might play it for a little bit, but then they're gonna drop it when the next big game comes out. You should absolutely not cater to everybody. Catering to your fans is the best way to make new fans. Hell, the reason Battlefield 2042 was such a disaster is because they were trying to cater to the battle royale and hero shooter markets. Obviously.
Now, here's the thing. I am very peeved by this comment. May I remind you what happened when they catered to everybody in Call of Duty? Modern Warfare 3 is a great example. What about Cold War? What about Vanguard? What about fucking BO6? What about this other game? Call of Duty catering to one side or catering to all sides does not work really well. It fucking failed you and I. It failed everybody. Do you want to know how I know this? Because I'm the person that played that game religiously. I loved Call of Duty. I just showcased me showing 200 hours in Call of Duty. That's no BR. There is no BR there. Okay? You're making a point. I get it. It needs to cater to people. But you can't cater to fucking all of them, dude. That's not how the game works here. You cater to the fans that have been loyal to you this whole time. And then, and only then, do you sit down and go, maybe we try something just a tad bit new and see what players think of it. That is when you get new players in. But with Call of Duty, this is a great point. Now, I'm going to pull up the Call of Duty thing. This is between, like, 6 different fucking games. As of right now, the average players is 44,992. They have lost this many over that span. Most of those players are not being retained very much. The players that are only staking for BR, and that's about it. And I wanted to showcase this because if we show a month, you can see this tactic really works. We get sick and tired, Call of Duty falls, it drops down to 0. And then Call of Duty picks up, it comes the next game, it drops down to 0. This was when all that bullshit was going on for Call of Duty. And then it goes up and 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 up. And then when the beta came out for Battlefield 6, it fucking failed. The game literally didn't have any fucking players playing it. Why? Because nobody wanted to play this shit. If you're still playing it, you're a COD fanboy and you need to stop sucking some dick. Seriously. Sit here and realize that we need to stand up for this one and kind of really be proving a point to them. And as of right now, it has 56,000 as of timing of this video, okay? It needs to die. Something needs to happen to these people. It's too crazy to not be sitting here and not humble the fucking game people themselves, okay? That's it.
Obviously, the awful performance and the bugs and whatnot didn't help it. But I actually recently watched this great video by a guy named Big Boss. I'll have it linked in the description. It's called Battlefield 2042. And it goes over the development cycle of the game and why it ended up being such a disaster. And literally the reason the game was so buggy and broken on launch and incomplete was because they wanted to chase the Battle Royale and hero shooter trend.
And you know what happened? Battlefield 2042 fucking failed. And then they realized halfway, which I'll just play.
And then they reversed that like halfway through development.
They reversed it halfway through. But you know what happened? They fucking failed that game. You know what happened? Their player base basically left them. Now, I don't want to stick here too much, but I do want to get to the one point that I really enjoyed here.
The sort of skill gap between Warzone and Call of Duty people who are coming over to the game as well. There is a massive skill gap just because we enjoy that style of play of just playing really fast. And a lot of the old casual Battlefield players like playing really slow. So obviously you're going to get an influx of people who are just rushing and just very kill heavy. And if that's how they want to play, that's how they want to play, man. That's the overall experience of the game. I'm sure Battlefield created so many different ways to people have fun. And it's not going to ruin Battlefield. It's only going to create an ecosystem of just a lot of different play styles, which is awesome. Super entertaining. People are going to want to make content. People are going to want to stream the game. And it overall helps everyone.
I love that.
And while that's true in some ways, being able to express yourself on Battlefield is hard. And that's because of the player base. Same way with COD. I can't go to COD and be like, hey guys, I really like playing this skin and it's Rose. And everybody's like, oh, you're playing that shitty operator? Well, I'll tell you what, your bitch ass deserves that. Like, that's the whole thing here, right? It's the same concept. I can't go to your game and say something that I like because everybody finds that hated. And this is a point I wanted to make. This is like kind of final point
of the game. I'm sure Battlefield created so many different ways to people have fun. And it's not going to ruin Battlefield. It's only going to create an ecosystem of just a lot of different play styles, which is awesome. Super entertaining. People are going to want to make content. People are going to...
Different play styles is wonderful. Except for that's already existed in Battlefield for so fucking long. That's why when Battlefield 2042 came out, people did not like the open gun system. People like the lock weapon system, which I think personally should happen still. I think that should be locked because having a medic run with a shotgun to me is the dumbest fucking idea. But having the medic and the support class be running with an LMG is more reasonable in my case because he is meant to be in the front line with the assault class and with the engineers, making sure people are picked up, revived, healed, and doing all that. So I don't believe some of the things he stated. He has his own way of saying it. That's perfectly fine. If he wants to play like that, that's okay. The problem is, though, is he's playing this like a COD game. You can't play this like a COD game. The movement system, perfect. Whatever. You can slide all the fuck you want. Problem, though, is your sliding literally caused a bug in the game, and under cheating, it states, bug. I'm not even joking. This is something that Call of Shame did, and even brought this up. I would love to find that clip, but it's just really disappointed. There's one more that I wanted to say, which was just this one.
Really can't make up that level of irony.
Overall, in the premise of the video, Warzone players aren't ruining Battlefield. You know, you guys are saying about that Fortnite kids. You guys are saying about really any other shooter. Rainbow Six Siege players aren't ruining Battlefield. Everybody's just hot.
Now, this is before he speaks, I did want to mention, Six Siege is meant as a tactical first-person shooter squad game. Like, it's meant to be played with people that give a shit about you and your fucking well-being in that game. Fortnite is meant to be silly and funny, and everything feels like a movie. Call of Duty started as a gritty first-person shooter. What is it now again? Oh yeah, anime kids, you know, a bunch of shit that doesn't match the game that we originally had. Just saying. You know, that's a point to make is you're again sitting here and going, "Hey, it's Call of Duty." Is it now? Is it?
Hopping on the game, playing how they want to play, and just overall having fun.
And playing how you want to play is perfectly fine. But just don't be a fucking sweat. That's it. Battlefield is not meant for sweaty people. You can sweat all the fuck you want in Battlefield. Seriously. But when you're sweating the way that COD players do, it doesn't work out in your favor. You get pissed off really quickly.
Man, and not getting hacked on. That's the biggest thing.
Now, also, I do want to mention the clip right here where he is at his place. And so people are speculating that he is cheating, period, cut and dry.
That I love about this weekend is I didn't get hacked on one time. I don't know if there's cheaters in the beta or there was cheaters. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. But I had a blast, man. So let me know in the comments, guys.
That is another key part. Cheating. As you heard, he's like, I'm so glad I didn't get cheated on. Huh. It's almost like Call of Duty has nothing but that now, doesn't it? Which literally ruins the game. Makes people like me who are playing casually not want to play that shit anymore. Huh. Really think about that real quick and tell me you're wrong in that sentence and tell me that you aren't cheating yourself. Tell me these other streamers aren't cheating themselves. Please, dude, do you know what the cheat engine is? This is a part that I did want to bring up really quickly from him, but Call of Shame kind of brought this up really keenly. Having something to bring an emulator to you and helping your aiming is a very key part. The thing with the Catwoman, sorry, I can't remember her name at the second, but that's a great point at that. Seriously, that's a great point. You can't be cheating in a game when you know that cheating is not good.
You think Warzone will call?
And this final thing, I'm just gonna rewind 5 seconds. I want him to mention this, but it basically spells about the same thing I have.
Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't, but I had a blast, man. So let me know in the comments, guys. Do you think Warzone or Call of Duty players are ruining Battlefield? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. I love having this discourse or conversation because, you know, a lot of the people who have common sense will have discussions, and if you just hate on me, you're just gonna hate on me regardless. So
I mean, I know I literally just mentioned it, but again, he was saying, oh well, Fortnite kids aren't ruining Battlefield, when the Fortnite trend chasing that COD has been doing is literally what's been making the games worse. And you want to know why people haven't been saying that Fortnite kids have been ruining Battlefield? It's because they're not. Nobody's throwing those accusations around that it's Fortnite players, because guess what? In Fortnite, you actually have to work as a team and revive each other and all that stuff. So unironically, Fortnite players might be more conditioned for Battlefield than COD players are, because at least they know how to work like a team. But you know what? I will agree with him at the end. I do enjoy this discourse. Hell, it's why I have this channel. I think it's fun to...
Having a discourse is definitely great. Now, he goes on kind of explaining everything. I want to move on to the next thing. This is Fooly. Now, he's going to be kind of loud. Just let people know, or we're going to turn him down.
Guys, by the time you guys are watching today's video, maybe the Black Ops 7 reveal has already happened, in which case, I'm just going to come out and call it right now. I don't think people are going to be too excited about it, man.
Now, I'm going to stop right there. Literally 1 hour ago, this is brand fucking new. I want to showcase this.
Oh boy, well, Blame Truth here. If you guys could drop the channel support comment. This video was amazing, learned a lot, and also like this if you can so everyone can see what a colossal failure this Black Ops 7 reveal actually was. I made a pretty bold prediction, and realistically, I knew it kind of wasn't going to happen, but I will admit that I was wrong here. I expected the crowd to actually boo them. I expected the crowd at Gamescom to actually boo Treyarch, Activision, and the Black Ops 7 reveal. But something happened that was worse than that, because that didn't happen. Something happened that was arguably fucking worse than that. I kind of thought it would be like a professional wrestling thing. You cheer the good guys, you boo the bad guys, you know? You cheer Stone Cold Steve Austin, you boo The Rock. But what happens when the crowd is not interested in either of those things? You get the Black Ops 7 reveal at Gamescom, and my God, did it go on forever. I mean, these guys would not shut the fuck up. So without further ado, let me get right on into the meat and potatoes here, because I got a lot I want to get off my chest. So first things first, the crowd was, it can only be described as apathetic. They did not care for the Black Ops 7 reveal. It reminded me,
and this is something crazy. I do want to mention this. Like, it literally got so bad. I will showcase. He literally goes on. It's just like, I mean, I'm literally not even gonna, like, here is the video right now by Blame Truth. Like, this is crazy. Basically, he goes on to explain it. I want to see if I can find the clip or the thing right here.
Trailer premiere at Gamescom. Absolutely embarrassing what they've done with this series. LOL. Laughable. Zero crowd reaction. In the reply, someone says, even the devs couldn't fake excitement. Laughing my ass off. And Big D responds, legit, the post-trailer shill from the devs is so hard to watch. And it went on for ages.
This is definitely what ended up happening. Now, I don't want to stick too long with this one because I kind of pushed my time, but I wanted to showcase this. I've never watched the BO7 trailer, but as you can see, there is two from IGN. Okay, there's behind the scenes and then there's the official trailer. We're probably gonna watch the Gamescom. It did happen. I don't know if the Call of Duty one came out. I kind of want to see that exact thing. Peek at it. Here it is. We're going to kind of start. So there's two in particular. It's kind of starting at about an hour. So we're going to watch the open trailer and then we're going to watch the Gamescom thing.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control.
So are we starting off like Black Ops 3? Is that what's happening? Is this just continuing Black Ops 3 at the end?
Taylor, it was you, wasn't it, Taylor? You did this to me, Taylor.
It's time to wake up.
It's time to wake up. Yeah, not buying this game. I just want to mention, is that fucking Menendez? The bastard that we shot?
Streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez.
Wait. We're starting in 2035, so not 2025, 2035. Okay.
Is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, David.
Oh, look, it's great.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
Spectre 1, report. Need a sit rep.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
Oh my god, I have to stop right there. Fucking really, Tokyo? Tokyo! Motherfucker, Tokyo? I want to go to Tokyo so I can go see anime waifus. Woo! What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Hold up. Now I'm just really angry. What the fuck am I looking at? What is half of these maps? Am I supposed to be, like, hallucinating? That was just hijacked. That was just fucking hijacked. Oh, look! Alaska! We're gonna go back up to Call of Duty Ghost time frame! Whippy! And there's a Goliath. Look, that's just a rip-off of a Goliath. Everybody spam L. Okay, that's cool, I guess.
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
Oh, great. Frank Woods is dead. I'm so glad that I'm going to buy this game for fucking a character I stopped caring about after you did not continue their story. How long ago was Black Ops 2? Hold up. Let me just... let's just... When did BO2 come out? Let's see. Oh, yeah. 13 fucking years later? Who cares?
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
What? Stop. Is that the fucking... Is that fucking... What's his face? That is. That's the dude from BO2. They literally just took his fucking model and said, good enough. Using BO2 all over again.
Get the Reznov challenge pack when you pre-order now.
They literally have no faith in us. They're like, we can't make a good game, guys. We got to come up with some good ass bundles. What could we come with? I know. Do Teddy. Oh, I know. We'll do the Reaper from Black Ops 3. Harper from BO2. Yeah, we need Harper. Karma. Who the fuck is Karma? Oh, you want Raul Menendez? No, you get fucking Reznov over there. Bullshit, that's what this is. My name is Raul Menendez. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Victor Reznov, and I will have my revenge. Like, that's the line I'm expecting, but I know I'm not getting it. Wait, was that before the end of the trailer? What? No way that showed like that. I don't care for zombies any bit more. I really don't. Someone is just like, oh look, Dead Ops Arcade 15. That's really great. Can we have a game that I actually give a shit about? Can I have a game that I actually really give a shit about? I might honestly have to take a break at this rate. I don't know who actually entered. That's okay, Bubba. No, you're not gonna get back under my desk. Heck no. You wanted to be a little shit stain. No. Alright, let's figure the rest of this shit out. Is that the whole gameplay? That was the whole gameplay. Okay, let's check out the fucking game thing, because I think, honestly, this is going to be great.
I can finally
this is it.
Definitively tell you that Silksong is 100% actually launching this year.
It brings me such satisfaction to see you here. A witness to my work. You will know fear.
Oh god, it's so quiet.
They want you afraid.
Oh god, that was so quiet. That was so quiet.
I'm killing the...
That was so quiet.
How about that? Zombies, of course, Dead Ops Arcade as well, and it looks like we also have an official date. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 releases on November 14th. And to tell us more, please welcome Miles Leslie from Treyarch and Natalie Pohorski from Raven to Opening Night Live.
Nobody is clapping, dude. They're like not even caring about it. Holy shit! There's not even a boo.
Hello, guys. Congratulations on the reveal. Welcome, Miles and Natalie to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having us. We're very excited to finally talk about this game.
Dude, their faces are like so dead, honestly. I feel really bad for them.
Yeah, excited. Let's get into it.
All right.
He doesn't even care, dude. His face is just like, I guess I'm here. Like,
Well, that trailer was obviously intense. Black Ops is back. Twisted world of Black Ops as always, and it looks like you're definitely pushing the envelope again.
Really? Are they? I feel like they've already done that with so many games as of 2019 onwards, and I feel like I'm just gonna probably not give a shit.
Absolutely, Jeff. It's been a long road, and we're thrilled to finally be sharing what we've been building. Black Ops 7's got a bold vision of the future. We're diving into 2035, and it's a future that feels real, just out of reach, but it's twisted. And only the way
The people down in the audience, guys, the people down here in the audience does not care. Nobody is giving a shit. They're all looking down at their phone. I'm not even joking you. Watch this.
But it's twisted.
They do not care. They're literally like not even looking. They're looking down at their phone. They're not caring.
It's a world of fear. The shadows are gone.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, 2035 setting. So the question is, we're wondering how does Menendez, how does this all fit into the Black Ops timeline?
Yeah, so we're pulling threads from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6, but don't worry, don't get it twisted. This is a beast of its own, Black Ops 7. We're
a beast of its own. It feels more like Black Ops 3. And if anybody remembers the Black Ops 3 campaign, it fucking sucked. I know, I played that game way too fucking much, and I did beat that campaign in veteran mode, and they never fixed anything.
Stepping into a world spiraling from the return of Raul Menendez and the consequences of the past.
All right, well, I'm curious who the protagonist is, so you can tell us who's stepping into the light in this game.
Yeah, David Mason returns, but he is not the same. He's carrying deep scars. Some you can see, some you can't. And he's got a new team with him, and every mission, every move is a test.
Now, what makes the story stand apart? Yeah.
We're also introducing the Guild.
Yes.
Important to mention, a global tech force that claims to be humanity's last line of defense against this mysterious threat. And their CEO, Emma Kagan, is a visionary leader with a clear mission, but how she chooses to confront this crisis is often at odds with David and his team. So it's not a battle of good versus evil, it's a clash of philosophies. What kind of future are we building, and who gets to decide?
My eyebrow is raised this whole time because I'm just curious on what the fuck goes through their mind.
All right, so some deep thoughts there.
I also, holy shit, I didn't even just realize 1,000 likes. COD just gave the greatest ad for BF6. Actual event starts 54:30. First trailer at 58:42. Holy shit. Thank you very much. Thanks for the live. Awesome show. Good show. Where is the Future Fighter 6 in Borderlands 4?
There, so yeah, tell us about how does the story stand apart this time?
It's the characters. Okay. So the story is
the characters. The story isn't based off the story. The story is based off the characters. That's already gonna be a pretty shitty campaign. I can already tell you that. I'm not even gonna defend it. It's just gonna be a crappy campaign.
About identity, memory, and consequence.
No shit. That's what Black Ops 3 did. And do you know what happened? It fucking sucked. It was with Taylor, and Taylor fucking changed all of the people. Whoa. What about Mason in the first one? I don't know. You know, the numbers, Mason. What are they? Huh.
And we've crafted.
What was the point of that? That just made no sense to me.
This cast like pieces of a puzzle. So each one has a reason to be there, and each one brings something unique to the table. And we've also got our central city of Avalon, which is more than just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing space that evolves with the player.
Are you sure it's a living, breathing space that goes with the player? Because honestly, this is what I'm going to say it's probably going to do. It's probably going to be like World War II's multiplayer, you know, the headquarters, and then that's it. It's just going to be like Black Ops 3's headquarters, and that's it. So probably nothing really great.
And it's also where our story roots take hold.
All right, well, one thing we want to talk about is gameplay, and I understand you're doing a co-op campaign for this one?
Oh my god. They didn't learn their lesson from Black Ops 3. They really didn't. They didn't learn their fucking lesson, dude. Like, I hope they learn in this one, but honestly, I don't care enough to even think of it.
That's right. From the start, we wanted to make a bold change with the campaign. Black Ops 7 can be played solo or up to 4 players. It's a shared experience, and every mission has been handcrafted.
I can't wait to watch players like shit on this game any bit more.
You're going to be running on the rooftops of Japan, exploring the Mediterranean coast, and then diving deep into the human psyche. All of it has been crafted to really add clues to the story and offer their own gameplay focus.
Wow, so wild story, co-op campaign, you are definitely pushing boundaries this time.
Yes, we are. Black Ops 7 is all about innovation across the entire game, and not just in gameplay.
They don't even look like they're ready for this. They look disheveled so badly, dude.
In how we tell stories, how we connect players, and how we build worlds. And this is just the beginning. There's more to come at Call of Duty Next, including multiplayer and zombies. But for now, we hope you guys are excited to step into something new and
all the people on their phones, dude. I'm not even. I'm watching these heads like duck down and be like, "Oh, is this it? Is this the final one? Oh, cool. I care about Silk Song more." Jesus Christ!
Unforgettable.
Amazing. All right, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Thanks so much, guys. And now here's a behind-the-scenes look from the rest of the Call of Duty development team. Thanks, guys.
Black Ops 7 brings an all-new way to play the Call of Duty campaign. This time, you're not going in alone. You have the option this year to play solo or up to 4-player co-op start to finish. You can bring your friends, you can make...
It's gonna be open world. I fucking know right now it's gonna be open world.
You're not going in alone. You have the option this year to play solo or up to 4...
Stop right there. Do you see how big that fucking map is? It's gonna be open fucking world. It's gonna be Modern Warfare 3's campaign, but with Black Ops 3 storyline.
Player co-ops.
Unless this is multiplayer, which I highly doubt, it's going to be open world.
Finish. You can bring your friends, you can make some new ones, and there's a whole bunch of adventure even after the story.
For solo players, we really make sure that they can engage in the campaign the way they want to and feel.
But it's never been about co-op. That's the whole thing. It's always been about the story. Like, that's what made Black Ops and Black Ops 2 really great. That's what made Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 3, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 really great. I'm not talking about the newer ones. I'm talking about the older ones. That's what made those games great, was the single player. I remember the ending to Modern Warfare 3, 2, and 1, and they all ended with a friendly person that Captain Price knew dying or getting almost murked just to come in the next game, just to die, or die, and Captain Price or someone else shoots him and takes the ladder as the second person in line between Captain Price and them, and then they die in the next game. Like, I remember when Ghost got fucking burnt alive because of the betrayal that Captain Shepard did. I remember that. I don't remember anything from 2019 on. I do remember the very gruesome scene of the one guy from Modern Warfare that was told to take the fucking bullet like a man with his son and wife there. Like, that shit's true. That shit was horrifying to me. You know, but now it just feels like nothing else. Oh, it's disconnecting. Oh, great. Goodbye. Oh, did it reconnect? Did it reconnect? I have no idea. We better find out. It just disconnected. I don't know if it's gonna work again. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. That's just kind of my point. I think they heard me and they're like, we're gonna shut it down.
Feel like they're truly playing a Black Ops story.
What's going to be fun is having each player in your squad gravitate towards their own play style and then really playing it off of each other.
We've crafted this as an inherently social mode that features the amazing linear Call of Duty missions that our community loves.
Are you sure about that? Because it looks almost like it's open world. Here are my thoughts now, people. This is going to go directly on the BUG channel, and I don't care for what it is. It's going to be open fucking world.
Mission variety is at the core of the Black Ops 7 campaign.
No, the fuck it isn't. You just said it was linear. Mission variety does not mean anything. Unless you were saying it is open world.
The pacing shifts between high-intensity combat.
What is the point of guards if it's supposed to be robots? This is hijacked.
Stealth-driven objectives and deep...
Stop. Stealth hidden? That's not working. It's going to be like Payday 2. They're going to turn around and be like, we got to go in stealthily. And the dude with the minigun goes, cranking up, don't act dumb. Don't act dumb. Don't act dumb. And just fucking killing everybody.
Psychological sequences that challenge your perception of reality.
It's not. It's really not. No one's going to care about it. Like, I'm sorry. It's going to be like Black Ops 3's campaign where it's like, oh, cool, this co-op mode is really fun and it breaks my game. But if I get 3 drunk people with me, it will be very much fun. That's literally what it's going to turn into, I feel like.
Avalon serves as the narrative's anchor throughout, but the campaign stretches far beyond its borders, both geographically and thematically.
Why? You're not adding anything from BO6 to BO7. You're not adding anything from BO2 to BO6. You're not adding anything to BO3 or BO4 or BO5. You didn't add anything. So what's the fucking point?
It's dynamic and full of opportunities to explore, experiment, and experience the story in new ways.
None of these people look happy. They look like they're supposed to say this and they just want to get out.
And in the culmination of the co-op campaign, we're unleashing something bold, the end game. It's a proving ground to put everything you've mastered throughout the campaign to the test. The end game?
The end game. Yes, I know. Let's see. Delete the game.
Is a brand new PvE social experience.
Stop. The end game is a PvE experience between us versus enemies. Isn't that like multiplayer with bots? So then why not just have it as like, I don't know, survival? I know I'm speaking some shit right now, but look at me straight in my fucking face. Make survival then. You don't need it in campaign. That's not the point of campaign. The campaign is supposed to be a fucking story. Oh my lord, I'm getting pissed off at this already. Jesus Christ, this is terrible.
Where you and your squad will need to survive overwhelming odds. Adapt and...
So it's just fucking survival. Then it's not a part of the damn campaign. It is a special mode. You make it another mode. It won't even be cared about like the first month after. No one's gonna care about it.
Under pressure and break the rules of what you thought a campaign.
That's just zombies. It is literally just zombies. You don't need them in the campaign section. They're throwing shit to a wall to make players want to buy this game. And honestly, it's pissing me off more and more that I look at this. I'm just going to shut up and watch it.
Campaign could be. Each run is a new step in your power journey as you wield
Motherfucker just pulled a drone bomb. That shit totally going to be in Warzone 2.
Personalized abilities and face unexpected challenges. And here, all of Avalon opens up.
It gives us a lot of freedom to have some fun with the gameplay mechanics, player movement.
It's fucking open world. It's fucking open world. It's fucking open world. It's an open world game. Period. Con dry. I don't need to play that. That shit's gonna irritate me.
Players really can turn the map into their playground.
This is your chance to explore the world beyond the mission.
That's just a quick look at what's to come with the campaign. Every mode of this game is built with the intention to deliver the best possible experience.
No, the fuck it isn't. Do not lie to me straight to my face. You lied about that constantly. You're still lying to me now. There is no more hope for this fucking genre of games. Honestly, I hope Battlefield 6 whoops your ass. Because honestly, it's proven to you guys that y'all need to do something better. And it's coming out in November of this year. Just saying, don't give enough shits about it.
To our players. So whether you're a Call of Duty veteran or new blood, there's something for you in Black Ops 7.
No, the fuck there isn't. They're just clapping. The one guy that went woo.
On Call of Duty Black Ops 7, make sure to watch the full-length Black Ops 7 Direct and tune into Call of Duty Next on September 30th. Still to come, we'll have news on Fallout Season 2 and the announcement of a brand new game from adventure game legend Ron Gilbert. I grew up playing his games, and I can't wait to show you his next unexpected creation a little bit later. All right, who's ready for our first brand new game announcement of the night? I figured you'd feel that way.
Yo! No way did that shit
Well, to
happen.
the honors, please welcome back to ONL, one of the most respected and recognizable hosts in esports. She's my co-host, Shocks.
Hi everyone, thank you so much, Jeff. It is so great to be back here at Gamescom and ONL. I just had so much fun last year that I had to run it back. And let me just say, we have an unbelievable show for you tonight. And now, without further ado, it's time for our first new game announcement at ONL. Please enjoy.
Our gods have forsaken us for fear of the coming darkness. Consume.
I do want to watch this. This seems really nice.
But you, lamp bearer, something
Oh, it's this game.
within you, something ancient, powerful.
I actually played this game. I think this is DLC for this.
So I ask you, will you harness this darkness within and deliver unto us
It's DLC.
Lord
Holy shit.
retribution?
Is this the Dark Knight or the night thing? It's a Dark Souls like game. This looks cooler than Call of Duty. So basically what it is that little lantern on the side is a soulbound lantern, so you get to see the Umburn area. I actually played a lot. I gotta continue playing this.
But should you fall, the world falls with you.
It's a second game? Holy shit.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Witnessed now.
That's so many more people clapping, hooing, and on. So Lords of the Fallen is actually a really great game. I did play it a lot of the time, but I kind of fell out of touch because I don't really finish Dark Souls games. I kind of start them and then I fail on that. But seriously, I'm disappointed that that's the case. I did have some Twitter things to kind of showcase. I mean, as you guys kind of saw, this is just a great example of it. Another thing to showcase was the IGN. Here's everything you need to know in pre-ordering BO7. Everything? I don't want no beta info. I want the alpha info. Too late. We're ready for BF6. You can keep it. That's okay. You can keep it. Love it. I'd rather you stick a rod up my cock hole than to hear about how to pre-order BO7. Call of Duty been selling the same game since Obama was in office. Y'all still lining up like it's new. People still COD? People still COD? There's a lot of things. IGN kind of talks about a bunch of games, but when COD was brought up, it was just shit on, right? Here is the final thing I wanted to talk. This is like crazy news for me. So Call of Duty is constantly, you know, they update their shit and everything. A lot of people, a lot of people. Call of Duty themselves, let's do this. Literally done. Pre-ordered, right? COD is so back. Who is this game for? Who's actually excited to play it? We're so back. Not this year. Polite rejection. Friendly rejection. Angry rejection. Aggressive rejection. The last one's just Markiplier. Explosive rejection. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm going with hashtag Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is just gonna... Which is true. That's basically what it's gonna be like a month or two later. We so big. Y'all motherfuckers talking about Battlefield 6. There's won't be playing TS for more than 2 weeks. Let people enjoy what they want. COD is still the bigger game. False, actually. If we're going on the fact case scenario that the only game really standing is the games inside of a playlist that is named COD that has 600 gigabytes if you download all of it, makes you realize that kind of not worth it. So, let's go. COD is so bad. I speak for all the people that pre-ordered BO7 that after watching this trailer, we will be canceling the pre-order. Already pre-ordered. He ain't do nothing but step back. Opera GX said this. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Opera GX said this shit. No one else. Opera did. The people that said he gonna take a step back. Okay. Please let us disable the cartoon skins. They ruin any intention the art direction has with the 2035 setting. Not gonna happen. Sorry. I'm even gonna mention this. You know what? Can I say something? Post a reply. Prob not. Perfect. There it is. I responded. Someone cooked here. What the fuck did I just watch? Love you, but they got BF6 doing this to you right now. Literally truthful. I'm in love right now. I'm hypercritical of COD given how BO6 got playing direction went. But I am tired of super sweaty games. And my buddy and I are looking for a PvE game since the amount of cheaters in every FPS game has ruined it. Hey, probably don't. I love this one. Advanced Warfare 2? Yeah? We will be playing. Don't matter how it looks like when you got the Teletubbies by season 3. Don't matter what it looks like by Teletubbies when season 3 drops. Did you guys listen to the community at all? I'm glad Battlefield 6 is coming out so I won't have to play this game again. Please make Warzone a pay-to-play game. Every day more hackers enter the game. If we make Warzone a bundle with multiplayer, anytime hackers get banned, they will have to pay again to cheat in game. Let's prioritize our players and not the skin sales. And let me just, Yes, I'm being an absolute asshole. W trailer. This person's also a Call of Duty person. Just stating that. Please cook. I can't see Battlefield last for more than a week. That's what you say, and then you're going to be bitching about Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in like 3, 4, or 5 months later. So stupid. Just make a normal fucking game. Thank you. Great idea. Looks bad. No idea why content creators are claiming this is the greatest game. Lol. If it is on Game Pass, might give it a try. Probably not. You have outdone yourselves. Nobody expected it to be this bad. Looks awful, but it's free on Game Pass. You guys now might have lost to Battlefield for the first time in years. We're back. Inferno's also another content creator. Just want to state this. I'm never buying another COD game again. Thanks, Huff. I agree. What happened to the game I love? Mark Jackson. Fucking of course he would say something. And Joel, another great person who, minding you, I think is Too Many Video Games. Yeah, I've seen this account multiple times. COD looks the same, buys it anyways. Black Ops 3 is better. Literally true. Battlefield better. Preparing for BF6. Looks like ass. You lost the plot. This looks like Infinity Warfare all over again. I was a COD fan for 14 years. This shit is both ass and disappointing. Can't believe I'm looking forward to a Battlefield title more than this. You guys destroyed the Black Ops name. No thanks. Excited for BF6 this year. I love this one. I saw this when I was looking through the comments. This is so fucking funny. Luffy standing there with a chat chin like, son, let me tell you, listen, you fucked up. Just don't add these skins again. Not happening. They'll probably add it. Are you guys ready to play? Let's go! I wish we could go back to Modern Warfare 2 and BO1. No AI voice bands, full mic lobbies, amazing gameplay, amazing maps, and fun weapons. What's with the Titanfall futuristic and unrealistic mechanics? No one wants this. Mind you guys, they're also a part of the same company. Titanfall creators are a part of the same company that makes Titanfall and COD. And unfortunately, they'll never make a Titanfall 3. I'm sorry, I just want to tell you all this. I really like the franchise, but this year I'm going to pass and wait for the next year's Modern Warfare. Those futuristic robots, flying guys, jetpacks, etc. are not for me. I'll wait for Captain Price and Ghost and play something that reflects my reality as a human and my lifetime. I'll replay the Modern Warfare 1 and 2 campaigns remastered and multiplayer. Good luck, by the way. Seriously truthful right there. I'd rather play old games than new games. We're back. We're back. Not many coming back to the child's game. That's true. The game's literally turned into a child's game. Looks like the same game. Seems like it's going to be a very exciting campaign. I just mentioned it's open world. I should actually make a comment of this. Be like, it's probably open world. Probably not. Lamau looks like shit. Yep. We're playing Battlefield 6 here all over this shit. I thought, fucking Chris Collins, this fucker. I've seen this name. I thought by repeatedly getting killed by Beavis and Seth Rogen, I had already embraced the madness. Loki might be better than Black Ops 3. No, Zerly, it's not. Black Ops 3 is going to be better. Rocket pads plus wall jumping Lamau. Send it. Wait, this looks good. Was that a wall run or what the fuck was that? Please be like BO3. Black Ops 3 2.0? No. I'm gonna be truthfully honest. Probably not. Enough time has not passed since Advanced Warfare to go back to this weird shit. No, thank you. I like how most of the replies here are just engaged. Battlefield 2042 equals Black Ops 7. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Anyone throwing money at this part of the problem? Nope. What did I just... Not this fucking GIF. Shush. Silencio. Okay, guys, so BO7 is just BO2 remastered because we couldn't come up with an original idea. However, here is a $70 pre-order bonus. That's what it felt like, dude. I was shocked to see that pop up. I knew it was going to be ass, but this is mega ass. This looks like shit. I'm a pre-order Battlefield. Can't wait. I'm going to wait for the third bug fix anyways. You a beta tester. Yeah, I'm thinking we back. Is this a Fortnite recruitment video? Is this a Fortnite recruitment? That's terrible, bro. That's terrible. Can't wait to not play this. This is an Infinite Warfare battle over again. It will be the same game with the same aimbot, wall hacks, and cartoon characters. Dead Ops Arcade, let's go. If that's the only reason you're excited, that's disappointing. I'm so glad I ditched COD. Listen to people. No. Crank down on cheaters? No. Realistic game? Absolutely not. BF6 it is then. Ryan speaking truth. This is literally just Black Ops 3's campaign again. Lol. Even brought co-op campaign back like the Black Ops. See, I just told you. That's the truth here. I see you guys took the worst part of BO6 and made the whole game out of it. Bold strategy. And the Battlefield team must have made this trailer for you guys to sell their game. Looks fire, actually. Cool to head into the future a bit. Robots. Ding! Just want to mention, that motherfucker's got a chin strap on. Like, oh, I'm sorry. No, you can't say that and also be a health fitness person. Fuck you. Your ass don't deserve to play the games then. You're a fitness person. You are supposed to be telling the guys playing video games, you need to stand up, do a push-up, do a sit-up, be cool, yeah, legs, upper body, let's go, now. No. Man, COD really be the Fast and Furious of war games. Dude, I was thinking that, honestly. This is so mid. Game companies are no longer investing in giving us good story mode campaigns, but rather focusing on multiplayers because they keep spawning some random shit as skin and weapons to sell. So everyone gets high and starts shooting guns. That's really your premise. It's such a good fucking comment, dude. I love that. Seriously, show me the thick-rimmed, septic Pierce person who came with this idea, and then show me the low IQ creature who approved it. Dude, that is a humbling disaster. I think it looks pretty good. Haven't played since BO3. Sean, stop. just stop. This has come a long way since my days playing of the original Black Ops. That one is still the GOAT. See? Black Ops is still a GOAT. SMH, I just got Black Ops 6 though, lol. This is about to be the whole new level of ass. COD is back. Yeah, I figured. Warzone. Yeah, that sounds about right. Will ops/guns/bundle be transferred like they were in the Modern Warfare games? Probably. Looking forward to the madness. Display, no! Also, I just want to mention, I saw this one in particular. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at the person. I'm laughing at the idea that this is Call of Duty players now. Remember when y'all said you weren't concerned about at Battlefield? Well, me looking at Call of Duty the past 10 years. Now he's just somebody that I used to know. The only people glazing this trailer are the corporate and brand accounts. Seriously, dude. Yeah, that's truthful. If the fucking Gamescom was that quiet, besides like maybe like 5 people, bro, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, dude. Seriously crazy. Too big to fail. Ha! What the fuck did I just watch? Sorry, just not doing it for me. Maybe Spolt? Maybe Spolt. I think that's maybe split by playing BF6 beta. Good luck anyways, waiting for the next Modern Warfare. I can officially confirm Black Ops Coffin! Shit looks gay as fuck! It looks like what Black Ops 4 was to Black Ops 3, but this is what pre-BO2 is to BO2. It's BO2 with specialists. Either go futuristic, or don't do it at all. Holy crap, this looks terrible. I will not be buying. Robots? Really? Shake my head. Lamau, fuck this post! Everybody duck! Oh shit! Nah, I'm good. This game is for premature ejaculating, soy boy pushing, what the fuck am I reading? George Ramirez. No! Guess who isn't wasting money on COD anymore? Ha! I didn't even play BO4, 5, or 6. I'm definitely ain't playing 7. I just saw a post that made me laugh my ass off. This looks like absolute garbage. Yep. Yeah, it looks like absolute garbage, see? COD is so bad, said no one. Yeah, exactly. Battlefield 6 is the way, boys. What the hell is this? Sony Profit. Shush. Shush. Shh. Shh. Silence. Stay from away. Hold up, my brain just had a fucking IQ moment. Stay from away from me and my pockets. Stay from... Don't you mean stay away from me and my... Okay, sure. Just fix the cheating. Use the money to fix the cheating at Battlefield. They need help. Asking players to pre-order after this shit show that BO6 was is insane. Nah, man, I'm good on that. At least Battlefield looks good, even when the game sucks. You don't... you guys don't even try sometimes. Gay! I love this. This is great. So many people are just like, COD your enthusiasm. Yeah. Come on, dude. I'm tired, boss. I'ma go bed. Looks gay. 86, baby. No. Just slop him if you got him. Like, this is just crazy. Bro, what the fuck is this Crimson Chin? She looks like American. Oh my god, that is way too fucking good. Oh my god, dude, that's so fucking perfect. That chin looks like I have to like that. That's way too good. I don't use Twitter, guys. I kind of stopped really caring. It's just like, let's just hope I'm wrong. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Definitely didn't get me hyped for it. But I'll try it out. It looks different, just not that hard. But I'll look forward to seeing more specialists, more specialty, period, comma, please, something. Seeing more, especially the multiplayer. The way I see it, we will get the entire Family Guy skin collection in it, though. Just... Whoop, shit. Just stop you there. Just wait. There you go. Okay. That's about everything I really have to showcase. That's really sad, though, that, like, Call of Duty is being hated on very much. I do actually wonder about some of the YouTubers. Like... I don't know if they have been... kind of like shit on as of recently. it's very, very, I don't care enough. It's a real shame that BF6 just had their beta because this BO7 looks like horse shit. Game looks ass. Nah, give me BF6. This is crazy. The streamers will drive sales again. Same shit, different day. Let's just keep driving this IP into the ground for the inevitable back to basics release in 2 to 3 years. I'd rather play Vanguard, and that game was straight butt cheese. Dude, speaking facts. Okay, that was just one. That's one streamer. Yeah, I don't care about being verified. Fuck your verification, you dumb motherfucker. What about... Oh, dude. See, now I wonder... I wonder if Codename Pizza has anything going on. I have played Black Ops 7 Zombies. Thank you for Treyarch for inviting me out with the Mad Lads. More to come tomorrow with Gamescom reveal and further videos on my channel. Mac, I want to see what people are saying. And here I was wondering where the streams were. Were you all invited before or after the Reckoning? I know these events can sometimes take place. I flew 2 days after the Reckoning. I slept the entire way. That's bad, Pizza. I'm sorry. As a person who's played Zombies, I feel like that's the worst way you could be doing this. Wow, they actually let Milo attend. Is it RPG Zombies or a return to form? The whole egg hunt squad except Frankenstein was invented. I can't believe this. I checked up on Pizza to see if he had recovered from the hunt, and he was playing BO7 the grinder. I was going to ask if they invited at Mr. Ruffle Waffles, then saw his handsome mug in the pic. Good, maybe him getting invited to Bungie shock some sense into the Activision. The OG crew. Pizza, blink twice if it's good. Awesome. Why'd they let a wife cheater go to that? No, literally cheated on his wife. How is it? Same crap or better? I know you will hype it up and be amazing just so you don't lose your crap with Activision, but I want to know. I want to know if Mr. Dalek JD, hold up. Actually, that's, or Mr. Ruffle Waffles too. See, this whole thing right here, this is so true. He's the one that fucking did it. I want to see this.
The stuff that I played, just to be clear. So if that's the case, then... So that was sort of the first... That's not based on the stuff that I played, just to be clear. So if that's the case, then...
The whole thought process is like, yep, it's bad. On a real note, this Activision embryo is absolutely horrible. Makes no sense for the Zombies info rollout to not be able to talk about stuff fully. Weird call on their part. Brother had to make sure he didn't say something he wasn't supposed to. Dude, they're holding knowledge back that could make their game good, but they don't care enough. And that's really going to hurt them in the long run. And I think it's mainly because they're waiting for the October 10th release of Battlefield 6. But let's be real, it's not going to do much. So many people are just fucking really grinding it into it. Like, we don't want this shit. The only people that are playing are because of that. I've just showed you guys the Steam charts. Like, these people are literally just fucking courageous as shit. They're like, I don't want to play this shit. I need some fun. This is Treyarch deleting what he was about to say and replace it with an approved version. Yeah. Hey again, don't know if you guys covered this again, but you said you wanted to talk about it, but couldn't do it. May be helpful to know they did show multiplayer HUD in trailer. Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't. I don't like any of this. Just stop trying to be new. Just make it the old way, for fuck's sake. If you're trying to, like, BO7 in a nutshell. Write that down, write that down! Milo saw the Activision snipers outside. I thought the video game died when this part came up and had to check just to see this play out. Bro was having flashbacks to Harper's... Oh my god! Then what, Milo? Milo was downloading an update. LOL. Dude, he has not responded. This is getting crazy. Honest thoughts on BO7 Zombies so far. If you like BO6, you're probably going to like BO7 Zombies is the vibe I've gone. I do like that it is all dark ether, so creative team is allowed to run rampant and do whatever they want. That's the problem, though. And here's the thought. this is my honest opinion. I played BO6 Zombies. I did all but the last 3 Easter eggs. I don't care for it. The Dark Ether is a good idea on paper, but it's the same way with Cold War. They just kind of ran way too far, and the story division that they're lining up is making it so that Richthofen, from what I can tell, wins? Question mark. But on top of that, though, there's also other things too, like you're reintroducing the old characters we used to have, and from what people already knowing is it's probably going to be AI voiced. So just saying, don't really care. Some other things too in this. Agreed with this additive that even if you did like BO6, I suspect a whole another year of just more of the same in BO7 will mean that the dead periods feel much more dead as we all get a ton of hours in the same sandbox. This is true. I think Milo is speaking truth here. Like, BO6 was dead. Like, BO6 really died for zombies. So, it's probably going to be the same thing with BO7. It's going to continue the story, but it's not going to make the story any bit better. Campaign trailer is a little confusing. Multiplayer, I'm sure, will be the usual multiplayer. Zombies, I'm just a little worried about. The design, I'm still not set on for a new crew. Maybe it'll grow out of me. I'm pretty confident that the Dark Ether crew, Ricto, etc., will stay throughout the maps this year, so you should get a pretty good chance playtime with them. More confused after seeing what the content creator said than I was before. They really should go 100% or 0% if they're giving info. I've heard so many direct contradictory. Yeah, this is truthful. Feel free to list some of these to clear it up. Probably not gonna be Yep. All right. See. Yep. Perfectly. Yep. So he kind of goes, the biggest one I'm confused about is gameplay change from BO6. Yep. All right. Not surprised. I hate playing public matches with the armor system. Randos don't get more than 1 tier armor, even on round 30. A big one is, yeah, I honestly don't care enough for zombies. I've kind of already voiced my concerns. All of the zombie creators can hate me all the fuck they want. I just don't think it's worth it in my experience. There's a bunch of other things too, like a lot of gaming stuff is pretty much prevalent on my thing, like it's just crazy. Like, so many people are, you know, just fucking on it. Fuck you. Literally fuck you. I don't even care. I'd give it more, hoping the full game will be better than the beta. Like, I don't even care what you say. It was a 7 out of 10. Like, straight up. There was bugs, but, you know, it's fine. Can we get this map in BF6? No! No, we cannot! Shut up! I refuse to take that fucking shitty map again. Fuck you. No! No! I don't want my 2 AA guns to be killing me in the middle! I'm sorry. I'm just... No, we cannot have that. Okay. Like, honestly, I feel like a lot more players are going to love Battlefield this year than Call of Duty. I think with Call of Duty now just being a constant hate-filled thing, it's just becoming worse. There's a couple other things, too, that, like, the schlep thing as well. That's another thing I want to talk about personally, but I'm kind of out of time. I'm already pushing my time to, like, over an hour. BO7 leak. Yep. If this is true, I don't know who made this, but I got sent it, and it's funny. It's probably gonna be this, honestly. To be perfect, spawn it, build the Aether turbine, board the Dark Ether bus, find the dinner, find the farm, find the power station, place the Aether turbine, find the town. Aether turbine breaks, go back. Mango geek in starting room, Dark Ether's on Teto close. I think that's honestly my concern. Is this gonna be this? It's gonna be this whole, like, bullshit. Like, the whole idea is that a lot of people are scared. I want more information on zombies before I even make a decision, period. But even then, though, I've kind of already made my point that I don't care enough to play zombies. Oh, that was my dog making noises in the background. I was like, what the fuck is that chink? Shit, I just said it out loud. Shit. I don't really know. It sucks in my honest opinion. I hope it's not like that. But I just can't, I just really can't. I can't see myself purchasing Call of Duty any bit more. BO6 was kind of the last straw of mine. And honestly, I'm probably going to stick to Battlefield and start making more Battlefield content. I know I'm kind of like all over the place with content, but it's just like, yep, very much so. I mean, this is just very much a point. A bunch of stuff like Schlep and all that too, like I said. Like, there's other things too. There's some things I want to look into. Like, this is my point right here. This is the new crew. This is just terrible. It doesn't even look... It looks like the crew from 13 different universes. Like, in Treyarch's legendary round-based zombies mode, the nightmare begins where reality ends. Trapped in the heart of the dark ether, the crew is thrust into a vast, ever-shifting hellscape. This isn't just survival, it's a descent into madness. From Xbox Store description. Yeah, see, I think I agree in this one. It's just going to be like a shit show. Leaked image of Call of Duty's first Battle Pass. Trusted sources confirm this exciting and real. Yep. There's just... They look like they have seen some shit for real. Alright, the designs are pretty cool, I can't lie. Okay, those outfits go hard. They're so back, not gonna lie, this fire. Love to try the game. Fire, are we for real? We're so back. Healed. Not really healed. This is just disappointing. Here's how I think the story is gonna go. I'm gonna do a prediction right now, and I'm gonna make this into a short probably. My prediction is the story is gonna go where they're jumping from map to map, just like they were in Black Ops 3, when it came to Revelations. I think that's the map name. I think it's Revelations. It's going to jump from map to map like Revelations. They're going to eventually stop the Dark Ether and basically do what Nikolai did in BO4, which is completely take out the Dark Ether. That is my first prediction. My second one is to just continue on and make it like never ending, which would make sense. Or basically merge it like Infinite Warfare, where it doesn't stop until the world ends. I think Infinite Warfare's thing was all Dark Ether, but I don't know if that's truth or not. So, I don't know. Honestly, kind of don't give enough shits to care, so that's about it. Honestly, though, this is a great thing to end on. I kind of hope that everything works out for the zombie storyline. But honestly, at this rate, they need to just make zombies a fucking separate game. Because I'm really sick and tired of playing this fucking bullshit of, like... Oh, I gotta buy the new Call of Duty, you get zombies. I don't care enough to play multiplayer any bit more. I don't care enough about campaign. Where is Zombie Chronicles 2 that so many people and your people were like, we're gonna make one because we give enough shits about the game and we want to make some cool ass fucking games and make it all by itself. Woo! You know. I'm just disappointed. I honestly still think Battlefield 6 will take game of the year for multiplayer experience. Has COD one game? Have they? Oh god. This is a list of game of the years for the game of the year. None of them is Call of Duty besides 2003, and that was Call of Duty. The first one in 2003. That is the only game we've ever had. Have they won? Wow, hold up. I'm not spelling that correctly. No, I don't care, dude. That's really it? Call of Duty. Yeah, I think that's the only one I think. Is this the only one that's actually won any awards? BAFTA Award, Game Awards. Yeah, I don't know if Call of Duty has ever won one. Let's just see. Let's see if 2024 is won any. Pretty much terrible, thanks. Have they 7.4? That's terrible. That should be more of a 1, not a fucking 8. Honestly, I kind of agree with the people in 5 though. I don't think it did anything. Wow, that's actually... I'm not surprised, honestly. I don't think anything won an award since 2019. I think 2019 won a multiplayer award. They had the BAFTA, which was nominee. Yeah. Motion picture sound. Yeah. They did a great job. A great job on that. I honestly don't think they... 2019 winner of the Game Award, Best Audio. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think, honestly, that was the whole thing, is they really only cared to... Yeah, I think that's really about it. I don't think any COD besides 2019 has really won an award that everybody's cared about. Anyways, that's it. I don't want to stay here a bit more. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I want to go to fucking bed. But honestly, I have to start recording and actually more like editing now. So, anyways, I don't know how to end this. You know what? Hold up. I know how to end this. This.
The flavors are melting on my tongue.
There's some cat memes. You guys can watch it. I'm going to watch a little bit, and then I'm probably going to end it.
Love you.
Hi. Bro, electric cat.
What do you mean electric cat? Oh, I heard that.
What can I get for you?
What the fuck? Bonk. Oh, you kitty got knocked the fuck out. Wake the fuck